The Hitman 3 May 2022 patch is finally here, the first patch we've gotten since Year 2 kicked off 4 months ago. To get the elephant out of the room, Hitman 3 now supports ray tracing, DLSS, FSR 1.0, and 42069.
Ho, ho, ho.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be showcasing ray tracing today. I don't have a Hitman 3 capable PC right now, let alone an RTX one. However, for what it's worth, what I've seen looks alright. But what other stuff has been changed with the newest patch? At this point, it's likely more than you'd think, and less than you'd like. First up is something genuinely great. They've finally patched the 200 item bug. It turns out, back in 2015, the devs set the limit for the number of items that can be displayed in the inventory to 200, presumably thinking that this limit could never be exceeded in a normal copy of Hitman 2016. What they didn't see coming was that would be exceeded in a normal copy of Hitman 3, and that every time an item was unlocked over the 200 limit, which was hit thanks to about half a decade of new items being added, the game would remove a random item in order to keep at the limit. Fortunately, it only stopped the item from displaying rather than removing it from your game entirely. Now that the limit has been changed, all of your items should be returned and ready for you to play with. Speaking of your inventory, they've added a new duck gun to the game, and this one was promised to have a special new sound. If you're willing to brave the pain of playing through the newest arcade releases, you can unlock the new item. Despite its ambiguous description, it still functions identically to the other 5mm pistols, with the same ability to pass frisks and fire suppressed gunshot noise. Is that really a duck noise? Hang on, let's just compare this to the other guns. Here's the normal custom 5mm. Now here's the duck variant, which, keep in mind, is supposed to be silenced. Here's the Hackle 9S. And here's the ducky gun again. Is there a duck noise there at all? I get that's different, but nothing about it screams quack to me. Speaking of speaking, the improvements to the game subtitles continue, now with text boxes with customizable opacity. I am loving IO's continued dedication to these accessibility options, especially ones that also help improve the quality of life for the entire player base. They aren't perfect, and they have a bit of a tendency to cover up important prompts, but they are an important step forward in Hitman's journey to improve accessibility. Moving on, here's a neat little fact that you might have missed in the patch notes, mostly because it wasn't in the patch notes. Some items appear to be reskinned, such as the HWK21 Covert, which used to look like this, but now looks like this. There's also the DAC Gold Covert, which has been outright replaced with a new item, the Ornamental SMG. This new gun is identical stats-wise and has completely supplanted its predecessor, even in its placement in the Asmodeus Waltz, where you first use and unlock it. This new model is a straight repainting of the TAC SMGS, which was first made unlockable in Hitman 2016. Unlike the TAC, however, the Ornamental has no additional perks, meaning that on paper it's objectively worse than both the rapid TAC SMGS and its stable counterpart, the TAC SMG Covert. However, despite its structurally identical model to the TAC, the Ornamental has maintained the original 35-round magazine offered by the DAC Covert, meaning that it has a de facto expanded magazine when compared to the TAC's 25 rounds. In spite of the existence of an expanded magazine marker on other similar weapons, this isn't mentioned anywhere in the Ornamental SMG's description. Next up, we have improved objective communication. The first change here is a bit of cleaning up of the UI. Now, if you have target information enabled and look at a target in contracts mode to review their kill conditions, it doesn't show any conditions that are labeled any method. The second change is that target information now also displays in Instinct when playing escalations. No longer will you instantly fail for forgetting your objectives. At least, not the ones for killing your targets. And finally, after over a year of requests, IO has added a way to unlock the masked variant of the Techno Hoodie. In order to get it, you need to find the duck baller in the Berlin Egg Hunt escalation, which is stored inside this red egg. Then you just need to kill the white bunny with it.
People talk too much.
And with that, I think we've discussed everything of note. There's some other stuff in the patch notes, which you can read below, but there's just not much in this update past ray tracing, DLSS, and FSR support, and all of those are exclusive to PC, which I don't have access to right now. I've been Cassie, and this has been the May 2022 patch notes for Hitman 3. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.